associate reached out to me today asking if I make Yoni steam blends. And while I don't have any that I sell, I told her that I would love to make her a customized Yoni steam blend. So here we are. I'm gonna do it. You guys can copy this recipe at home. It's very simple. So let's do it. So what exactly are Yoni steam blends? Yoni steams are an herbal formulation, which, like I said, this is a custom one, where you have herbs that are supposed to do specific functions, and instead of you ingesting them orally or taking them by tea, tincture, instead you can actually use them as a steam. So you'll take the herbs, you'll boil them in a pot of water, and then you'll allow the herbs to start steaming, which is where the liquid and the condensation rises up out of the pot, whatever pot it is that you're using. And then you sit anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the formulation that you're using and depending on the instructions of the person that gave you the blend. So for this blend, I'm definitely going to tell her to sit for upwards of 30 minutes. And that is because she has informed me that she has a 3-year-old, and after she gave birth to her 3-year-old, they did tell her that she had small cysts on her ovaries. And the doctor did say that it was not enough for her to need any type of operation, but she did notice that it has made her periods longer and heavier. And as a result, she said she still feels like her cycle lingers on for several days longer than it's supposed to. So she said that she's gotten a steam before and it's made her feel cleaned afterwards, which I actually love Yoni steams. So she asked if I would make her a blend. So here we are blending up all of our herbs. Let's show you what it looks like so far. Look at that. And I'm actually gonna start spreading them around. I don't have like a full presser that I use, but I do split herbs by hand. But yeah, I love Yoni steams. I've actually gotten a Yoni steam before myself. I breastfed my son for 2 years, and during this time I did not have a cycle or any inclination of having a cycle. And after 2 years plus 9 months of the actual pregnancy, I realized I wanted my cycle back. So I went to go get a Yoni steam blend, and that was the only thing that brought my cycle back. And it was regular. So yeah, and I've heard people say that like, oh, Yoni steams don't work, but not according to what I saw and witnessed for myself. I would like to say, heck yeah, Yoni steams work. But you know, to each his or her own. But I'm going to continue to break these down. We have the Thuja occidentalis right here. We have some shepherd's purse. We have some chickweed. We have nettle leaf, and we have calendula or calendula, depending on where you're from. They may call it something different, but I call it calendula. I call it Thuja occidentalis. Some people call it Thuja and say the H is silent, but whatever. Either way, this is going to be a very powerful blend that will hopefully be able to also shrink those cysts that she has. And Yoni steams are a good idea for people who don't necessarily want to take anything internally. But I always say be mindful if you have any open cuts or scrapes or scars in your vaginal area, because Yoni steams can definitely irritate them. But she is going to use this blend. This is like an after cycle kind of rebuild blend, which is why I put the nettle leaf in here, because it'll add lots of nutrients and it's a really good supporting herb. The main herb in this blend is definitely the Thuja, Then we have the shepherd's purse because it's good for excess bleeding and excess pain. Chickweed we have is really good for breaking down cells, like breaking down fat cells, breaking down cysts, breaking down fibroids. So I love chickweed for weight loss, even for eczema because it has really good cleansing properties. And then calendula is another wound supporting herb. It helps speed wound healing. So yeah, we'll see how she likes this bundle. And I actually wanted 2, 3, 4, 5 to add one more herb. I did go and grab some dandelion roots, another cleansing herb. And here we have it. Look at that blend. Nice, bright, and colorful. Look at that. So now I'm going to pack it on up and give it to her. Should I add these nice things to the site? Let me know. And I'm actually going to try this steam myself after I tackle it. I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. But here we go. Yeah. Forgot the last thing that I do is always pray over all of my herbal formulations. So I gone ahead and made the labels. So I'm gonna bag it on up so that I can go and deliver it to her. Of course, we have our handmade with love. So I'm gonna add that to it and she's ready to go. So hopefully this accomplishes everything that she needs it to. I will give an update soon.